Hello friends, and welcome back to Swift Lessons for another by request song tutorial. In today's session, we're jumping into another Tom Petty classic. This time I'm breaking down his 1989 smash hit, Free Fallin'. So this is an awesome song for beginners to learn because it's basically just different variations of the same very recognizable riff. So in this lesson, we're going to get started with a full demonstration of the tune. I want you to see what you can figure out using your ear and your musical intuition. Then you can jump into the instructional segments, and I invite you to follow along using my chord sheet that you can print out at patreon.com/swiftlessons. Now, let's get started. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and... She's a good girl, loves her mama, loves Jesus and America too. She's a good girl, crazy about Elvis, loves horses and a boyfriend too. And it's a long day living in Reseda. There's a freeway running through the yard, and I'm a bad boy, 'cause I don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy for breaking her heart, and I'm free. And all the vampires walking through the valley move west down Ventura Boulevard. And all the bad boys are standing in the shadows, and all the good girls are home with broken hearts, and I'm free. Free falling, now I'm free falling. Free falling, now I'm free falling. I wanna glide down over Mulholland. I wanna write her name in the sky. I wanna free fall out in the nothing. I'm gonna leave this world for a while, and I'm free. Free falling. Yeah, I'm free. Free falling. Free falling, now I'm free falling. Yeah, I'm free. Free falling. Yeah, I'm free. Free falling. Okay, close look at the fretboard, getting started with our intro section. We're in standard tuning. We have a capo here on the first fret, which is moving us into the key of F major. Again, the intro section is going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and... With the count, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and Okay, so here in our intro section, we have the most stripped down version of this riff that's going to be continuing throughout the entire song. Okay, so we have three shapes: an E major chord, second fret of the A string, second fret of the D string, and the first fret of the G string, strumming from the E string down to the high E. Now the next shape that you need is going to be an A sus2 chord. Okay, that's the open A string, second fret D, second fret G, and the open B string. Alright, then the third chord you're going to need, in this key it's what we call the 5 chord, B sus4. Okay, so we've got the second fret of the A string, the 4th fret of the D string, and also the 4th fret of the G string, open B string, and also the open high E string. B sus4. So just 3 chords throughout this entire song. E major, A sus2, and B sus4. Okay, putting some rhythm to this, we're going to have the E major going to the A sus2 chord for measure 1. Okay, and that A sus2 chord is coming in a half beat earlier than you would expect. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, then moving on to the next measure, we're going to have. Alright, so that was the A sus, going to the E chord, and then again, a half beat earlier than you would expect, the B sus4 chord coming in this time. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You put those two measures together and we have our intro section. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so that's the intro section real stripped down. You can throw in some extra strums if you want to, which we're going to see in the verse sections. Okay, now let's see if you can play along through that intro section with me, counting along, making sure to tap our foots as we practice. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 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 2, and 3, and 4, and. Okay, very good everybody. You have the intro section down. Now we're jumping into the verse and chorus sections, where we're going to have the exact same riff, same chord progression, but we're going to embellish it using some strumming patterns. At a real slow tempo, it's going to sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. One more time. Okay, so bear in mind there's tons of different strumming options here, but I'm going to give you something that is really solid that's going to be able to get you through the song. Okay, so starting from the E major to A sus2 change, measure 1 here, we're going to have down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. Now remember, whenever you're learning strumming patterns, it's very important that you say them aloud. Okay, so say the direction of the strums out loud. It's going to help you learn it a little bit faster. So one more time, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, down. Okay, then moving on to the next measure, we're going to play. Okay, so that was down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. Okay, so each of these measures is ending the exact same way, but with different chords. You put the two measures together and we have, real slow, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. Okay, so practice that over and over again. Again, say it out loud, and take mental note of certain things like every single time you change chords, that's a downstroke, okay? So one more time. One more time. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, you're going to need to get that into your muscle memory. It's going to take a lot of repetition before you're able to sing over top of it. Okay, very good everybody. Now we're moving right along to the bridge section. Now here we're going to have mainly the same exact techniques, but if you listen to the recorded track, you'll hear this really cool riff coming in. And so my goal for teaching this section was to combine Mike and Tom's guitar parts. It's going to sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Okay, so pretty simple, same exact thing. We had the E major going to A sus2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Then looking at the next measure, we're going to have the A to the E. Alright, but right off of that E chord, we're going to play. Okay, so that was 4th fret of the low E string. Alright, we're going to play that 3 times. Then down to 2. Alright, then 0, 2. And then to the either open E string or to a full strum of the E major chord. Put that together and we've got. Okay, now notice how in that repetition I hit the low E string first, then I strummed, filling in a little extra space before going to the A sus2 chord. From there, if you want to play it more like a verse and throw in some more strums, that'll sound great, or you can keep it nice and bare and have this be a section in your performance where the energy comes down a little bit. Okay, very well done everybody. You're very close to adding another iconic song to your repertoire. We just need to learn one more section before you're ready to perform. And that is this kind of coda or outro bridge section that we have at the end of the song, leading you into the last chorus. Here he's going to convert these open position shapes, that 1, 4, 5 progression, to a power chord progression. It's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 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 3, and 4, and... Okay, so very simple. That 1, 4, 5 progression is going to be power chords now. The E chord shape will be the same, but you'll focus your pick on the low strings, E, A, and D strings. Alright, now we need to find the 4 chord, do, re, mi, fa, or 1, 2, 3, 4 notes up the major scale, key of E. Okay, technically key of F, I know. Alright, but we're on the 5th fret relative to the capo. We're going to set up a power chord shape. Alright, so 5, 7, 7, E string, A string, and D string. Alright, so there's your A5 chord. You bring it up a whole step and you've got the 5 chord. Alright, so there it is, your 1, 4, 5. Just like Wild Thing, right? Alright, now let's apply the rhythm. Again, it's going to sound like this. Okay, so transition from the 1 to the 4, we had 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Alright, then we're going to slide away on beat number 1 back to the E chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Okay, one more time from that measure. Okay, now you put those 2 measures together and you have real slow, making sure to put your palm against the bridge if you want to get that nice thick palm mute effect. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. One more time. Just like that, everybody, congratulations, you're ready to perform. Alright friends, thanks so much for checking out this Tom Petty guitar tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. As always, big thanks to my supporters at patreon.com/swiftlessons. I hope you guys are enjoying all those extra resources. And thanks to you guys, I got many more lessons coming up. So keep checking in, please subscribe, please share. This is Rob at Swift Guitar Lessons in Philadelphia, saying happy picking.